Hi and welcome back to EnSave. In this video we'll see the main functions you'll use on your individual HD20 radiator heads. By far the most used of these is the boost facility. I'll show you this first and then come back to it because I want to demonstrate the countdown display that you'll find very helpful. The boost button works the same way as you'll be used to in any standard central heating time clock, except that in the Pockethome system, rather than the boost heating your whole house, you'll only be boosting the room you want heat in. This in itself represents huge savings on your heating bills. When the radiator in a room isn't timed to be on, you can press boost once for 1 hour's heat, twice for 2 hours heat, and 3 times for 3 hours heat. Pressing it a 4th time will cancel your boost and return you to your normal timed settings. I'll set 1 hour's boost now, but while I show you the other features of the HD20 head. You can see we'll have 5 buttons and an LCD display. Don't worry, most of these are for use by the installer, so you won't need to learn too much about them. The minus button can be helpful, and I'll show you how in a minute, but a handy function for anyone concerned about children tampering with the controls is the lock option. Incidentally, this function is also used a lot with Pockethome is installed in care homes and the likes. To lock the controls in the radiator head, first push the function button, indicated FCE. We'll have to give this a second because it's currently going through a cycle. So we first press the function button, then the boost and minus buttons together. Now, we should see in a moment, if we go to press anything, the display shows LOC, indicating it's locked. Locking the panel also prevents the use of the boost feature, giving even more control of your system and preventing overuse by older children and the likes. To unlock the controls is just as simple. Again, we first press function and then boost and plus together, which takes us back into the ordinary settings. It's as simple as that. Now we're back to the main display and the normal settings, except don't forget I've set this head for an hour's boost. As I said before, the boost operation also features a handy countdown function. This lets you see how long is left in your boost period. If it's not on the display, when you look at it, a short press on the boost button will bring the information up on the screen for you. And as you see, we're already down to 58 minutes on my 1 hour boost. There might also be times when you want to cancel your boost. For example, if you want to go to bed early, or if friends show up and you want to move to a different room. There's 2 ways to do this. First, you can progress through the boost, scrolling through until your 4th press, to cancel boost, and this will show on the display as a series of dashes. So we'll just do that. So we've got 57 minutes left, and the series of dashes indicates that our boost is now off. We'll set it again, because an alternative way to cancel your boost, and it can be simpler for you as well, is to simply press the minus button a few times. What this effectively does is tells the radiator in the room that it's looking for much less heat than previously required. Typically I'll aim for about maybe 15 or 16 degrees C, which takes 9 or 10 presses. So this effectively closes the valve until the next timed period. This is also a very handy way to turn any radiator off or down temporarily if you want to. The same works in reverse with the plus button, allowing increased heat in the room, but remember that these changes will continue until the next timed period. So for increased heat, you'll find the boost button more useful and controllable. Of course, for the ultimate inconvenience, you can also control individual radiators by text or app, and that's the subject of another of our video presentations which you might like to view now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our website, ensaveenergy.co.uk, and follow us on Facebook, EnSave Energy Savings, and Twitter, EnSave Energy, for our latest news and updates. Thank you.